Hi, this is Bruce with BWS Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Today we're going to talk about maintaining your humidifier that's mounted on your furnace in your home. Today we're going to talk about the Aprilaire humidifier. This is a Model 600. It says it right here on the front plate because one of the first things you're going to want to do before you take your humidifier apart is go to the local big box store and buy a new humidifier panel. It says right on the front of the box which model this humidifier panel is for. It comes in various sizes, so make sure you buy the humidifier panel for the humidifier that you have at home. Also, on the back side of the humidifier are your step-by-step instructions on how to change the humidifier panel, which I'm going to go through with you today. First thing you want to do is turn off the water. You've got a copper water line that connects right here to the humidifier. You're going to want to turn that water line off. It's just got a self-tapping valve on it that you want to just shut off. Then you want to take the front cover of the humidifier off, and what you're going to see inside of this is the humidifier panel and the water distribution tray inside of it. You're going to slide this little hose out of here, move it aside, out of the way, and then coming off the bottom of your humidifier panel will be a hose like this, connected right to the bottom. You're going to want to take that off because you're going to have to take that off in order to take this distribution tray out of here. You just pull it forward, it snaps out of place. This is what it looks like, okay? On the top of it is this water distribution right here, and you're going to want to take that out and wash that off with the hot water and vinegar solution. Then you have the distribution tray here. You just slide the humidifier panel out of it like this and throw it away. When you take the new one out of the box, you're going to see a couple colored items on the top of the panel. That's the top of the humidifier panel. Slide it right back into place. Then you're going to take that water distribution tray and put it right back on top of it. It just snaps into place. And then you can put it back into the humidifier. It'll snap into place like that. Once you've done that, you can take the small hose and reconnect it to the humidifier. At that time, you can put the hose back on the drain, but prior to doing that, take some hot water and run it through this hose to make sure it's clean and not plugged up. If it does get plugged up, you can overflow this humidifier, which then it'll leak all over the floor. So make sure you wash that out and then reconnect this hose to the humidifier. Once you're done with that, you can take the panel and you're going to mount the panel or put the cover back onto the humidifier. Snaps back into place, and now the humidifier is ready to go. You can turn your water back onto your humidifier. One thing I want to mention to you is on your humidifier, an Aprilaire, you have a damper control here. It says summer and it says winter. In the fall, when you're maintaining your humidifier, you can move this damper over to the winter position. That'll allow airflow to go through your humidifier and into your home. If you have any questions on servicing your humidifier, you can call us, BWS Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.